Many people here before me challenging for even longer. Since then, absolutely nothing has changed. If anything, the situation in Pakistan has worsened. Last week, a man was beaten to near death after a false allegation of blasphemy. The man now is in prison awaiting the opportunity to take it to court to exonerate himself. That can take up to 2 to 3 years because Pakistani's draconian, insidious blasphemy laws ensure that any charge for blasphemy requires a court case. Nobody can be acquitted before that. The court process itself is archaic and delayed. That means people generally stay within 2 to 5 years before they even get an appeal hearing. That's unjustified. We live in the 21st century at a time when Pakistan itself claims to be a democratically elected government. Yet they continue to undermine Christians and other minorities through their constitution. The Islamic Republic of Pakistan is the title for the nation. You have to be, Islam is the national faith. That's unfair on every other minority. You cannot be Prime Minister or President unless you're a Muslim of at least 40 years of age. How can that be justified in this day and age? Even Britain has had a Hindu Prime Minister. The situation in Pakistan seems to be worsening, and I'm going to give you some statistics. In 2013, the National Commission for Justice and Peace claimed 13% of blasphemy charges were laid against Christians, who at the time made up 1.6% of the population. Their number has now reduced to 1.27% of the population, yet the blasphemy charges laid against them are in excess of 15%. It's a growing concern. A tiny minority shrinking, yet still being pursued by a draconian law that should be abrogated. We have a statistic from 2014 from the Muslim NGO Movement for Solidarity and Peace, a Muslim NGO. They've stated quite clearly that an estimated 700 Christian girls in that year were kidnapped, raped and forced into Islamic marriage, a further 300 Hindu girls. Yet if you look on the internet, you will find record after record of additional Christian girls being kidnapped. The numbers have increased exponentially. It is therefore no surprise that the Christian population is reduced from 1.6% to 1.27%. I'm almost definite these brutal rapes, kidnaps and forced marriages are having a massive contributory effect to the decline in the Christian nation. Our schools, our universities were taken up by the Pakistani government illegitimately. Later, Christians in 2010 managed to pay huge fines, huge bribes to get their colleges and institutions back. But after that, there was a massive decline in the level of education for Christians. Christians now, the majority, attain only 7% of them attain an adequate level of literacy. 86% of Christians work in the sewage industry or in the
बल्कि हम आज ये भी चाहते हैं कि हुकूमत पाकिस्तान माजी में शांति नगर, बदामीबाग, लाहौर, सांगला हिल, गोजरा और जड़ावाला, जोसेफ कॉलोनी जैसे वाक़यात हुए थे, यहोनाबाद, उन जैसे वाक़यात जो पेशावर में भी हुआ था, अगर उन तमाम मुल्कों को कैफरे तलताक तक पहुंचाया गया होता, उन लोगों को सजा दी होती, तो आज ऐसे वाक़यात दोबारा रूनुमा ना होते। इसलिए हम चाहते हैं कि हुकूमत पाकिस्तान अपने मसीहों की, क्योंकि जो मिनॉरिटीज होती है उसे मुकद्दस अमानत कहा जाता है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में हमें मुकद्दस तो क्या, हमें कोई पाकिस्तानी होने के लिए मानने के लिए तैयार नहीं है। तो इसलिए हम चाहते हैं कि पाकिस्तानी मसीहों को तहफ़्फ़ुज़ दिया जाए। गलत कवानीन का जो मजहबी गलत कवानीन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, उन पर भी वही सजाएं लगाई जाए जो हमारे मासूम मसीहों पर लगाई जाती हैं। तो हम सब आज पाकिस्तान से मुतालबा करते हैं कि पाकिस्तान में होने वाली दहशतगर्दी को सख्ती के साथ रोका जाए और ऐसे कवानीन बनाए जाए कि लोग इस मजहबी दहशतगर्दी का शिकार ना हो। इसलिए आज हम सब पाकिस्तानी मिलकर अमन इंसाफ के लिए और काले कवानीन के खिलाफ आवाज़ बुलंद करने के लिए है। तो सब मिलकर आकर हम हुकूमत पाकिस्तान से क्या करते जी अपने हाथ बुलंद करें और हम चाहते हैं वी वांट जस्टिस, वी वांट जस्टिस, वी वांट जस्टिस। और हम सरगोधा के मसीही खानदान के लिए और पाकिस्तान के मसीहियों के लिए इंसाफ की आवाज बुलंद करते हैं और करते रहेंगे। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद। बोलो खुदा यसु मसीह के नाम की जय। हालेलुया, हालेलुया। थैंक यू जी, वेल डन, वेल डन।